Well, hello and welcome to this week's edition of What's Up Danville. I'm your host, Mark Aron, Multimedia Design Manager for the City of Danville. Joining me this week is Russell Carter, who is a Communications Specialist for Danville Parks and Recreation. Today we're on location. We're out at the Carrington Pavilion, which as of this taping will be rocking very soon on July the 11th. Jared Neiman and Cole Swindell will be making an appearance here at the Carrington Pavilion. You can go out to the Welcome Center, call 793-4636 to get your tickets. And if you're seeing this after that date, we've got a lot more going on during the month of July within Parks and Recreation. And Russell, want to start things off by talking about July in particular being National Parks and Recreation Month. And I think this is the first time, I think, that the city has really recognized it with a proclamation, because I know City Council adopted that recently and got a nice proclamation from the mayor. So I think is this the first year we've done this sort of thing?
Yeah, that's right, Mark. National Parks and Recreation Month has been going on since the 80s, and it's just a movement to recognize parks and recreation services and opportunities in every locale. This year we were fortunate enough to have the City Council support the movement and go ahead and declare it for Parks and Recreation Month in the city of Danville. The mayor spent a little time with Recreation Recs, had a good time as he proclaimed it, so we were real excited about that. And
I know many of our viewers have gotten their picture taken with Recreation Recs over the last year or so, because he seems to be out and about, the mascot for Parks and Rec, if you're not familiar with who we're talking with. But he seems to be at a lot of events lately.
Oh yeah, he's hard to keep inside. He's one of those dogs that likes to get out and roam, so we try to take him with us where we can. Very good.
Now, Russell, as we mentioned, July is packed full with things that our community can do to get out and play. And we're going to talk about a lot of those on today's show. But I did mention coming up on July the 11th, we will have the concert here at the Carrington Pavilion. And some pretty big national country acts will be making an appearance. Cole Swindell and Jared Neiman, right?
That's right. That'll be July 11th. Tickets are still on sale if you're seeing it before the 11th. Yeah. We're excited about that. That's our second in the Harvest Jubilee concert series. It fell perfectly within July. We're excited about them coming. Jared Neiman's got some great hits, and Cole Swindell is an up-and-comer.
Yeah, I think he's got a couple of hits on the radio now that are really taking off.
Just Chillin' It, I think it's his song. Yeah, that's my son likes me to cut that one on.
Cool. Turn it up loud, right?
That's it.
Great summer song. So our country music fans out there will really enjoy this show. And it hadn't been too long, just a couple of weeks back, we had Billy Carrington here, had a great crowd of over about 3,000 people packing the Carrington Pavilion on a night that had a little rain, but overall was a great crowd, and we're looking for the same. But again, you can go out to the Welcome Center and pick up your tickets, or you can log on to danvilleharvestjubilee.org, right, and get your tickets online. And there's a variety of ticket prices. You have your reserve prices, then your lawn prices, and I think there's a few obstructed view tickets that are a little cheaper in the reserve section. So there are tickets available in all three of those sections, still available. So go ahead and log on or call the ladies out of the Welcome Center, 793-4636. They'll be glad to assist you. And we talked about July the 11th having the concert here at the Carrington Pavilion, but that's not the only thing going on that evening. We're also going to have a Movie in the Park series as well. So if you've got some younger kids who may not want to come out and enjoy the loud concert, they can head over Blue Park, right? Enjoy movies in the park.
We'll have Movies in the Park starts at 9. This Friday, or the July 11th, we'll be showing Tangled. Okay. Which is a Disney movie take on Rapunzel.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's a fun movie, and again, if you can't catch a concert or you don't want to bring your kiddos out to that, take them out to the park. It's fun. It's kind of like a drive-in. You sit out in the blankets and watch the big screen, and the kids can run around while the parents watch the movie.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you take your grandparents. They watch the kids while you watch the movie.
Yeah, and it's a great setup because it's right behind Blue Nature Center in Blue Park, and you have a portable movie screen, right, that you set up right there in the center of the park?
Right, yeah, that little cement platform right behind the park, we put the screen up there, and there's kind of a hillside, nice little slope. Right. So you can bring out the blanket and bring out a picnic dinner if you want and catch a movie.
Watch the movie under the stars. The best part about that, it is free of charge.
Right.
And you can bring your coolers and pack a sandwich and pack your dinner and enjoy it right there in the park, right?
That's right, yeah. We just want people, like the slogan for this whole month is get out. We want people to get out and play. And what better way to enjoy the fresh air than watching a movie and just kind of lounging with your family, your friends.
And that's something we do quite a bit throughout the summer, right? The Movies in the Park series, you do it 3 or 4 times throughout the summer?
That's right. Well, I think this year we have 5 or 6.
Oh, great.
And it's always on a Friday,
Okay.
9 p.m. We actually have 2 this month, July the 11th, and then July 25th.
Okay,
We're celebrating Christmas in the park, and we'll be showing Elf.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be a lot of fun.
So Christmas in July.
That's right. Christmas in July. That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Very good. So that's a hilarious movie. I've seen that one before. The kids will love that. As we head further into the month of July, actually just one day later on Saturday, for all the adventurous types out there watching, we're going to have zip line classes, and that's something that's fairly new here to the city. We've had the course up now for about 2 years, I think, and it seems to be pretty popular, right?
Oh yeah. Those classes or programs fill up quick. We take a limited number in order to give everybody 2 or 3 times, riding it, because we don't want to have so many that you can only ride it once.
Yeah.
But those fill up fast. You can go ahead and register now. 799-5215. It's outdoor rec.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of fun. You go up and kind of this trail through the woods. You get on this platform and just jump off and just ride it, and it's a blast.
And I know that zip line is actually at Danville Memorial Park, and as you enter the park, as you climb the hill heading over to where the baseball fields are, just stop right there. You can pull off onto the side, and you can see it looking down where the skate park is.
Right.
And it looks like you fly over top of the skate park, but you're actually just a little to the side, right?
That's right. Yeah, it looks kind of like a power line. You got to kind of look and say, oh yeah. So the skate park's right beside it, and the platform is up in the woods. You can kind of see it from the road. But.
Yeah. And so basically what you do, if you aren't familiar with zip lining, it's really fun of all age. I know we've talked to Brian Buchanan before, and he said we've had individuals in their 90s come out and ride the zip line. And as young as how old do you have to be to ride the zip line?
It's a size thing. Usually a 6-year-old can handle it, but it just depends on their size.
So you just need to talk with outdoor rec.
Right. We do have safety harnesses for children that just go across the chest, but safety, of course, is our first concern. So, and they can give you more guidance on how how big
you need to be. And what you do, you basically put your helmet on, you have your harness, you hook into the harness, and you climb like a cargo net up a little ways, and then the rest of the way it steps. And how far are you off the ground? A good 20, 30 feet off the ground, or is it?
I'd say when you step off the podium, you're probably 10 or 15.
Oh, okay.
And then the way it slopes down, 20 is probably the highest you'll be, and then 10 is kind of where you maintain, just because the ground kind of follows the line.
Right.
So it's not real high. It's not like you're over the New River Gorge or anything.
Yeah.
But it's high enough.
Yeah, I know it, and I guess the biggest thing is just making that initial step off the platform and letting go, because that seems to scare a lot of people, but once they make the step off, it's fun from there on out.
There's about a half a second where you're not sure if it's going to catch you or not, but once it does, and you just ride, it's like riding a big swing. It's just, instead of going back and forth, you're just going straight.
Cool. And as Russell said, those classes do fill up fast, so if you want to take part in the one on the 12th, go ahead and give Outdoor Recreation a call at 799-5215. Karen Cross, Brian Buchanan over there at Outdoor Rec will be glad to help you out and sign you up for those courses. And that's one of the great things that we do have at Danville Park, part of the zip line. But then we also have a ropes course as well that they have back in the woods. Use that a lot for team building exercises. Nonprofits, local businesses use that. So ask about that as well, because that's some pretty neat things you can do.
We have several different packages for like groups, youth groups, and like you said, civic groups or working groups. You can reserve just a couple hours on the zip line, or you can do a package where you do the zip line and the team building classes. You can do mostly team building classes, and they're neat. The guys at Outdoor, Brian and Andrew Emerson and Karen and all those, they do a great job. There's all these little team building activities, and there's some balance beams, and it's a good experience. It's good, to take your group out there and just kind of grow together and have a little fun.
And it's hidden in the woods, so if you go to Danville Park, you take your kids to the playground, you take them to a Braves game, or you play on the soccer fields or the baseball fields, you may never know that it was there. Actually, you wouldn't know it was there because it's so far back in the woods. But really neat things. Most people are familiar with the catch fall, where you fall and you have to let people in the group catch you, the trust fall. And they have that sort of thing back there off of platforms, but it's a lot of neat things out there with that closed course. So give Outdoor Rec a call; they'll be glad to help you with that. And Russell, as we head further into the month of July on the 14th, I know this is going to be a fun night for you, being a huge baseball fan, me myself a fan as well. We're going to have Parks and Recreation Night at the Danville Braves, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're pumped about that. Well, I'm pumped about that. I don't know if everybody else is.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm pumped. We're going to take Rex out there. He was out there recently at the opening day, and Blooper smoked him on the race.
Yeah, I heard Blooper's never won a race around the base pass, but he beat Rex.
Yeah, he smoked him. I was, you know, we've been working out. We've been trying to train him and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to run this time. His pride is a little hurt.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to take a little photo booth out there. We're going to have Rex and Blooper out there, and we want people to come out. The first 250 in the gates, we're going to take a picture with them and Rex.
Yeah.
With them, Rex, and Blooper.
Right.
Print it out, and the picture looks like a little old baseball card.
That's
a little
neat.
4x6. It's free. We just want to give back and let everybody enjoy a little. Who doesn't want their pictures taken with Blooper and Rex?
Yeah.
And hopefully they won't get in any kind of squabbles while we're trying.
Yeah, and you've done a great job with that, because Russell does take all the pictures there, and you did that at Festival in the Park. I think I've seen some of the photos. You've done it at other events as well, but I've seen some of the ones that you did at Festival in the Park, and they really turn out really well, and great keepsakes for these events.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got, it's a little memory of I went to a Braves game. Parks and Rec was there. Everybody's intrigued because my wife's actually going to be taking the pictures, so they're going to be 10 times better than mine.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a good time doing it.
Yeah.
And Rex, of course, likes to be out with the kiddos.
The kids love Rex and
honestly, I take more pictures of adults with Rex than I do with kids. Everybody, let me take a picture.
Yeah, well, that's neat.
It's a good time.
Well, it's great to see the partnership with Parks and Recreation and the Danville Braves, because they play such a great role in recreation here in our community, providing citizens the opportunity to go out and enjoy some great baseball out here in Danville. So it's great to see that partnership.
Yeah, and the Braves are really on a tear right now, so that's exciting too, because it's always good when they get a win. So
yeah, and they'll be playing through the month of August. They'll be having games out at Danville Park, so you can go out and support the Braves, and playing some great baseball this year. I think 3 of the guys have already gotten called up.
They've been rocking through there.
Yeah, because we've got some good guys on the team this year. So we want to see you out July 14th. The game will start at 7:05. Is that the first pitch somewhere?
Gates open at 6.
Okay.
Ticket information's on their website. You can just search Danville Braves.
Yeah, dbraves.com.
And you can buy tickets now online, or you can buy them at the TP when you get there.
Yeah.
We'll take pictures until we run out. Like I said, 250.
Great. So get there early so you can get your picture with Rex and Blooper.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Very good. Well, Russell, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back from break, we got a lot more taking place during National Parks and Recreation Month here in the city of Danville, the month of July. A lot of great things going on. We've just scratched the surface and basically made it through halfway through July. So as of this taping, we are talking about programs that'll be happening July 11th, 12th, and the week of the 14th. But if you're seeing this after that date, we've got a lot more coming up at the end of the month as well. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to this week's edition of What's Up Danville. I'm your host, Mark Aron, Multimedia Design Manager for the City of Danville. Joining me this week is Russell Carter, who's a Communications Specialist for Parks and Recreation. And this week we're celebrating Well, actually, throughout the whole month of July, we're celebrating National Parks and Recreation Month. And here in the city of Danville, we have a lot going on during the month of July. As of this taping, we're taping this on July the 8th. So if you're seeing this after that, we're talking about events throughout the month. So we're going to be covering the entire month of July on today's show. And in the first half of the show, we talked about events right up until the 14th of July when we have Parks and Recreation Night at the Danville Braves. But Russell, as we continue to look at the calendar during the month of July, I guess July the 17th kind of piqued my interest because we're going to have another edition of Music on Main here in the city of Danville. And this is something that's been done in the city for a couple of years, but we moved locations down onto Main Street, and it seems to be pretty popular because we've already had one concert in the series, right?
Yeah, that's right. It used to be Centra Medical Group Enchanted Evenings in Blue Park, and since we got that beautiful new space at the Main Street Plaza where the JTI Fountain is, we thought we'd try it out there. So we moved it. It's Centra Medical Group Music on Main.
Great.
And we have several different dates. This one on the 17th, it's a Thursday, starts at 6:30.
Great.
Just a free concert. We want people to kind of hit up some of the restaurants in the area, grab something to eat, and then come on down and just enjoy the show.
That's great. And there's different genres at each concert, and I think this one's going to be jazz, you said?
That's correct. Yep. We'll have, we did kind of top 40 rock and classic rock last time. We'll have jazz this time. We'll have a rhythm and blues, and then we'll have a country show. Okay,
so we're going to have a couple of more of these, obviously, as you mentioned, and during the month of August as we wrap up the summer here. But in the first event, well attended. I think we said close to 150 people there.
Yeah, it was about 150, 200 people.
Well, that's great.
It's first time event, so they people weren't sure, but we appreciate the people that did come out, and everybody was real excited about it. So. We're hoping that more people come out this go around.
Well, that'd be great. Go ahead and get your reservations at Jake's on Main, or go by Deliano's and get you some pizza, and then head on down to the plaza, enjoy some great music. Things you said get started at what time on that Thursday?
6:30.
6:30 on Thursday, July the 17th, Music on Main. We'd love to see you out of that. If you'd like more information on any of the things we're discussing on today's show, you can log on to playdanvilleva.com, Parks and Recreation's website. All the different events we're discussing on today's show are covered on the website in much more detail. If you'd like to know who's performing at these concerts and things of that nature, the artists that will be performing, you can log on to the website. And as we move in further in the calendar on the 18th and 19th, something that I was not familiar with, it's called Shakespeare in the Park. Is this something new for the city of Danville?
Well, we did it last year. It's just a partnership group. Some kids come in and they do some Shakespeare performances in the park. Okay. It's pretty neat. I went to one just to kind of see what it was about.
Yeah.
The one that we went to was at Dan Daniel, and we just sat out there and did a little performance, and it was kind of neat. It was like a
that's great.
Just kind of a cool evening, and it was just neat to watch.
And as Russell mentioned, that will be at Dan Daniel Park and one of the picnic shelters there. And so is this like a group of high school kids that are coming together, performing group?
It's kind of all age, kind of a performance group. I think it's a community performance. They'll take, whatever age they can get to do it. So it's pretty cool. So
that'll be July the 18th and 19th, and that'll be from 7 to 9 p.m. And again, this is a free event. And it'll be at Dan Daniel Park and one of the picnic shelters. So log on to the website if you'd like more information about that. And a lot of everything we've mentioned in the second half of the show is a free event. The Music on Main is a free event. The Shakespeare in the park is free. So a lot of these great events that are occurring during the month of July are free of charge. Yeah, absolutely. Again, like you said, if you go on the website and download the brochure, right in the middle there's a big calendar. And then it has the pricing information, the contact information. It refers to the different pages, just letting everybody know where everything is. And so, again, the brochure is the best place to get all that information, the full schedule. All right. Now, Russell, on July the 19th, we've got something that's brand new here in the city of Danville, and you all are coining it Get Out in the Neighborhood. And it's going to be at different parks throughout the city. I think you're going to have some staff members out there playing games and things. Tell me about that. That's right. We have beautiful parks here in Danville, some of the best parks around, and we just want people to get out and enjoy them. So we'll have some staff members out. It's free. There's several different parks. All the information's on the website, but I know Pumpkin Creek. J.L.H. Johnson Playground. Right, yeah. That's a great playground. A little shelter right next to the playground. It's a fantastic playground. That is.
plus that cool map with the United States on it. That's a
Yeah.
lot of fun games there. But yeah, we'll have some staff members out. We just want people to come out and enjoy the park, and we'll play some games and do some activities.
Well, that's great.
You know, some of the out-of-school programs will be out there, and some of the outdoor programs. So we'll have some water games and you know, sack races and just some good times at the park.
And that'll be on July the 19th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, once again, free of charge. There'll be a GLH Johnson playground. There'll be a Stonewall Recreation Center and a Pumpkin Creek Park. And the whole mission behind Parks and Recreation Month is getting people out to play. And if you live near those areas and you see kids out playing, you're more than likely going to go out and say, well, what's going on there? And you're going to attract more people out to play. So I think that's probably the goal of having it.
That's right. Yeah, the whole month, we just want to get people outside. You know, not what we're finding out and through the statistics that come down through Parks and Recreation societies, saying that people aren't getting outdoors enough, and the people that are getting outdoors are spending very minimal time out. So we want to provide opportunities for people to, you know, have a good section of their day outside, fresh air, you know, just enjoying the sunshine. And July, you know, it's July summertime, and what's summertime without going outside and playing?
Absolutely. And then as we wrap up the month of July, getting out and staying cool and doing that along the river with some kayaking classes. And I know Outdoor Recreation, they have a lot of classes throughout the month. As we mentioned, some of the zip line classes that'll be taking place earlier in the month on July the 12th. But as we look, July the 26th, there's going to be a kayaking trip, right? Heading out of Abreu Grogan?
That's right. Yeah, we'll have a kayaking trip. And again, call Outdoor to sign up. This one does have a cost to it.
Okay.
But you know, with the park being closed, we're not sure exactly where it'll go out from. But kayak trips are a blast. We've done, and we have more throughout the rest of the year, but we have 2 in July. And we do a flat water, just easy ride. Then we do a little bit swifter ride. We have some night trips where you know, it's dark. We put a headlamp on you, and we light up your canoe, kayak, and stuff. So this particular one is just easy. Just get in the park and get in the water and just kind of ride. If you're not, you know, if you've never been on the kayak or you know, like it, but you don't like that real aggressive hard water rafting, this is a great trip to do because it's just a good experience.
Yeah, and as Russell mentioned, not only do we have kayaks, we also have canoes and also some stand-up paddle boarding, I think, now available. Some classes on that, and that'll be going throughout the summer, but some of these great classes taking place during the month of July as well. So you can give Outdoor Recreation a call and schedule some of those trips, because as we mentioned, the one on July the 26th would be one that you and your significant other could go out on and just enjoy the evening, right?
Just an easy going, have fun on the water kind of trip.
Very good. And then as we wrap up the month of July, in the same complex here at the crossing at the dam where we are today at the Carrington Pavilion, right behind us is the community market. And I know the farmers market has been going strong since May, and right now a lot of great produce and vegetables are coming in, and it seems like it's a real busy time, but you got something special planned for the 26th of July, right?
That's right. We've started this Chef at the Market series, and it's a free event. You don't have to be a vendor, you don't have to buy anything, just come out. And what it is we have different vendors in the market who will take items that they purchase from the other vendors and show you how to make a full meal out of things purchased just at the farmers market.
Great.
This past time we had the King Crop Farm, and they did a dish, and you know, we have some different things. Rob Melton's got a barbecue rub that he shows how to do, you know, how to prepare your meal and spice your meat and everything.
Yeah.
And we do. The farmers market is slam full. Tomatoes finally came in.
Yeah.
So you know, the watermelon, the big melons are starting to come in.
Yeah.
So we're kind of really hitting full stride right now. We're a couple weeks late because of all the rain.
Yeah.
But we're ready to rock now.
That sounds good. So Chef at the Market series, and that's something that's going on again throughout the summer at the market, but July 26th will be another example of that. So we'd love to see you out there, and that's from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. every Saturday morning. And then also we have Wednesdays at the market currently, right?
That's right. We have 2 open dates in the market. Like you said, we have Saturday morning. Saturday actually starts at 7:30, runs till noon.
Right.
And then the Chef series starts at 9. There's different dates for that.
Okay.
And then Wednesdays we have from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, very good. So come on out and some great fresh, locally grown produce, vegetables, and then now's the best time to come out. If you hadn't been out this year, now's the time to do it because it is packed full.
Absolutely. Now's the best time, and those Wednesdays run through August for a good reason, because we just can't handle the amount of people that want to come in and purchase produce, and
That's
we want
great.
to give everybody ample opportunity. So
yeah, if you've never experienced that, you need to come down one Saturday morning and just experience that one time, because it is packed in there on Saturday morning.
You know, we have what we like to say is the farmers market's the original social network.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's people that I don't think they've ever bought anything at the farmers market, but they're every Saturday talking to all their buddies.
Yeah,
so
that sounds
if
good.
if you don't want to buy anything, just come out and hang out, because
Right.
it's a good time.
Well, Russell, I really appreciate you taking the time to join us today. And as we coined this show, What's Up Danville, there's obviously a lot going on in Danville during the month of July, just within Parks and Recreation. You've gotten a little sample of that. Again, you can log on to their website, playdanvilleva.com, to get more information about all that. And then, Russell, I know you have your brochures that you produce, and they're out throughout the community, right?
Right. We do a quarterly brochure. There's always one on the online, so if you can't get anywhere else, you can download it.
Okay.
We also have recently started a new newsletter.
Yeah.
So if you go on our website, on the left-hand side and the little blue buttons, there's one that says Stay in Touch.
Okay.
And you can sign up. We have a newsletter that's just about Parks and Rec, and then we have one that's about the farmers market.
Okay,
so
great.
we'll email you exactly what's coming on that week and what you can do and how you sign up for it.
So when you're pulling out your calendar, planning your week, you can log on to the Parks and Recreation website and pencil in a couple of programs each week from them, because they do a great job. So.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, Russell, well, we appreciate it. And again, you can always call Parks and Rec, 434-799-5200 if you'd like more information about anything. But the website, of course, the easiest way to get in touch and find out more information, playdanvilleva.com. Again, Russell, thank you for joining us, and we'll stay in touch. And of course, we'll have the City Currents, which is Parks and Recreation's monthly show here on River City TV, a brand new one of those coming up here in just a couple of weeks. So we definitely want to stay tuned, and Russell will have a lot more of what's going on within Parks and Recreation on that show. So,
Absolutely. Thank you, Mark.
all right. Thank you at home for watching. Until next week, have a great day.